Welcome back with the, well...
Okay, let's look real hard if everybody right-clicked on the PA.
Okay.
Let's just look.
Okay.
I see the chain frost.
No, like...
He's bumped out.
Oh! I think the flame break actually saved him.
Yeah.
Can we look at it one more time? Can we zoom back?
Can you run it back in slow motion?
Yeah, run it back, but slow-mo.
That production value, though.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Slow down.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to get closer because I can't see with my old eyes.
Okay.
No,
they're right-clicking. I actually think the flame break.
Yeah.
Because that would then switch targeting. Because
he has time. He has time to use the cheese. It was that flame break. Not luck.
No.
Not luck, actually. In the end, the RNG lineup.
I don't think you could ever blame Mac for like, oh, why'd you flame break? Because
it's like, why would you flame break?
Everybody's standing together. It's like,
I actually think it is luck because some of the hits may have been evaded.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe he was really unlucky and like didn't get a lot of misses at all, and that's why he was so low in the first place. Who knows? Anyway. That was a really close game, to be honest.
It was.
I thought it was a really good game, actually. I quite enjoyed it.
I was surprised they turned out that way, though, because normally AM against PA, it's going to turn into this, like, AM controlling the map, PA trying to find the fights, but you're always going to lose a tower or, like, base is going to be pressured and you can't really go for the finish kind of fights. And it didn't really go that way. It was just clash upon clash, and it, in the end, favors the lineup that is a little bit more built towards it. So Alliance pulled ahead.
Is there anything like you can put your finger on that, like, okay, VP.Polar, if they did this different or built that item different or first different order,
Vlad's,
that would have been a game changer?
I would say Yasha into Vlad's and just split pushing more, because he went for the full Manta into a BKB directly afterwards.
Yeah.
So he was really aiming to fight. Like, this is committing and saying that, you know, right now I want to be as strong as possible, but it slows down your split pushing potential, it slows down your farm speed and your progression towards anything like an MKB, for example. So, I mean, obviously they were trying to win the fights and they were doing really good, but in the end, Alliance a little bit stronger. So I think that was one of the decisions they could have done differently. Yeah.
Was there an argument for, instead of finishing the Abyssal Blade on Anti-Mage, you go for MKB?
I think the Abyssal is worth so much, though. So even when you're focusing the PA, you can blink and Abyssal her. It's pretty much worth the same as just having an MKB available.
I guess we can't really tunnel vision too hard in the last fight where, oh, if we had an MKB, we're definitely getting the PA kill.
And you don't always know that you're going to be man-fighting against the PA. Preferably, you don't want to do that as an AM. He's the type of carry who goes after supports primarily. So in the end... Yeah, I don't know. It's small decisions could have made a bigger difference, but to be honest, I think execution was the most important thing. They got some nice fights where they got the Brewmaster, but if they had a little bit better execution, found him a couple of more times, or even got the Witch Doctor early on in fights, maybe they could have won them. But Alliance had some really tight coordination.
Okay, and of course, well, we want to know opinions about more people, rather. So we're going to go to the couch. I don't know if it's going to be opinions about the game, though, so heads up there.
We never know.
The couch,
we never know.
really?
The couch.
Who's on it?
Some scrubs.
Yeah.
What's up, Shane?
What's up?
How's it going?
I actually have something to say, right?
Yeah.
So Alliance, they didn't really start off that well in that game at all. And then they tried some like ninja tactics with the Roshan, with the ninja. And that actually got them like so far back into the game. Like all of a sudden, like the Brew got his Blink Dagger, like, and then they actually got the next Roshan as well. And then that fight where they dragged Hani into the base, he had the cheese, but then they ended up giving that cheese to Loda, which won them the game in turn. So him dying in that fight actually won them the game. That's what I think.
The tactical feed?
The tactical feed cheese.
And it's like, it's Hani, it's not Trixie.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's like he took his powers. Maybe it's a Fnatic shirt in the middle of the Alliance people.
It doesn't look like it.
Who knows? He has a Superman cap as well. He's wearing a Fnatic shirt and a Superman cap.
Oh, well then,
which is actually pretty cool. Super Hani. But yeah, I mean, are you surprised that Alliance won this game?
Yeah, definitely, because VP won like all their lanes, like pretty much. Well, bottom, obviously, PA farmed a little bit, but top, they got first blood, and center had like an 8-minute Blink Dagger or something, and they didn't shut him down at all. And mid lane, obviously against Lich, Hani's never going to have a good time. But because of Alliance, like, they rotated really well. They were, okay, PA's had enough farm, she can go middle now with the supports, and then we'll let Hani farm bottom a little bit. Like, they made some really good decisions, because you could see it in their faces, like, they were actually really, really flustered, you know what I mean? Like, in mid lane, Hani was not having a good time.
So, real talk here.
Real talk.
You've seen the games yesterday?
Yeah, most of them.
Most of them? You saw the games today, or the game today? Bottom 2.
Oh, that's kind of mean.
I know.
No, I'm not answering that. It's too early to say stuff like that. Because, like, for example, Alliance, they've only been playing together, I don't even know, like a
So
few
Alliance, who else?
Oh, you monster, you monster. I'm not naming another team. You're pulling it out of me now. I think MVP can come back. I think MVP are the
Alliance
top.
and MVP. That's
Whoa!
Shane called it. We have our bottom two. And with that
You're a-
prediction, we go back into the desk. Sheever?
Thank you, Bruno. That's yeah, pretty harsh. I'm not gonna ask you the same question. Don't get me like, you know,
Okay.
it's all good matter.